Kons podcast. Hit that like button, subscribe and share. Constant content.
Thank you. Thank you for the round of applause. Thank you for the round of applause. I hope y'all enjoyed yesterday's episode 114. This is now episode 115. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hope y'all had a good day yesterday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. So far, you know what I'm saying? The week is absolute shit for a nigga. You feel me? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is my joy, sitting in front of this camera, recording this podcast. You know what I'm saying? This is my way to shelter out the bullshit. You know what I mean? This is definitely become a good channel for me as far as channeling energy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm getting more and more comfortable in front of this shit, doing this shit, setting this shit up. This is becoming my time that I come to, you feel me, like rolling a joint. You know what I mean? This is definitely becoming that for sure. I couldn't wait to record today. Yeah, with all the shit that's been going on. You know what I'm saying? Kids is doing they whatever bullshit they on. And, you know, getting kicked out of school and shit. Gotta go pick them up and all type of bullshit going on, you feel me? But yeah, fuck all that. I'm here in front of this camera though, ready to start this episode, motherfucking 115, you feel me? Yeah, thank you for the subscribers, you know what I'm saying? I'm still humble about that 500. Thank you for all the new ones. I'm above 500 now. So thank you to the new subscribers, you know what I mean? Let's keep that shit going, you know? Keep telling people about this shit. Yeah, let's get up to a band, you feel me? Let's get to 1,000. You know what I mean? And then let's get to tens of thousands and hundreds. And let's get to millions. You feel me? I don't even know if I want to touch 1 million. That's a lot. You know what I mean? I'm cool with like a cool 100,000, 200,000. I think that's where I want to stop. I don't even want to get no bigger than that for real. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Couple of shit that's been going on. So in today's episode, we're going to touch on, you know what I'm saying, some drones had attacked Benjamin Netanyahu. He's a prime minister of Israel. Some drones had went to his house. Let's see, Hezbollah. They fired 160 missiles in Israel. A huge Hamas leader was also killed a few days ago. Eminem, that's big news. Eminem went to a rally that Kamala Harris and Obama had in Detroit. Eminem came and did a little speech. I got videos for that shit. Touch on that. Elon Musk didn't like Eminem supporting Kamala. As you know, Elon Musk is a big ass fucking Trump supporter, weird ass rich nigga. And then, you know, I added this Cardi B shit in here because she, again, making news. I'm gonna talk about my feeling about that fucking circus going on over there with her and motherfucking Offset with that ratchet shit they got happening. I guess I'll touch on that for the last subject. But first, we're gonna get into this war shit because I ain't said nothing about it the past 2 days or a day or so or something like that. You know what I mean? So let's jump off into that shit. So over, I guess, the weekend, I'll say, but from what I've been researching, apparently this happened a few days ago, last week sometime. So some drones had targeted his house, wherever he lived at out there. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. I'm not saying that right, but yeah, you'll probably hear it in the video. They attacked his home. He wasn't there though. Apparently he got like fortified shit, you know, reinforced windows and all that type of shit on the shit. You know, he hip to what's happening. He one of them dudes. So, but he wasn't even home though when the drones attacked. And then U.S. ain't said shit about it. Mind you, that's Israel. That's our people, quote unquote, as our allies, you know what I mean, supposedly. But the U.S. ain't said nothing about them attacks though. You know what I'm saying? That's what Israel was saying, how the U.S. ain't said shit about that shit. Not even a peep about it. Not a nothing. You know what I mean? So, maybe he on edge about that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, check this video out. They telling you about when the drones attacked him in the house.
Drone attack was launched towards Benjamin Netanyahu's home in northern Israel. Netanyahu's spokesman said neither him or his wife were home at the time the drone was launched at the building in Caesarea. The Israeli military said the drone was launched from Lebanon and it had hit a building, but it was not immediately clear what the building was. 2 more drones that crossed into Israel were intercepted.
You know what I'm saying? The drones attacked him at his house. He wasn't there at the time, but they definitely put an attempt on his life. Hezbollah, they fired 160 missiles into Israel over the weekend. Iran is funding all of these people. Hezbollah, the Hamas, the Houthis, Iran is the one funding all of them, giving them these AKs, giving them the RPGs, giving them the shells, the missiles, the defense system. Iran is doing all that. All these other little systems or groups in place, like the Hezbollah, Hamas, the Houthis. These are all like little proxies. Like, no, they're all tentacles of the main Kraken. You feel me? They're all tentacles coming from Iran. Iran is the figurehead. You know what I mean? They're the one that's supporting this shit, funding this shit, supplying the weapons and all this shit to all these little groups and shit that United States and Israel is attacking on. Also, over the weekend, it was a big Hamas leader named Yahya. I don't know how to say it. You know what I mean? It's spelled Yahya. You know, over here in America, you feel me? That should be Yaya. You know what I mean? But it's some type of, you know, I forgot how to pronounce it, but you know what I'm saying? Sinwar was his last name. And he was a big Hamas leader. You know what I mean? He was the next one that stepped up when they killed the first Hamas leader. He was the next one. And he was also a little bit on himself. He was very obsessed with being a leader of the Hamas. He was very ill with it. You know what I mean? He was breathing and living that shit. You know, he was very proud to lead what we call a terrorist organization. It's people that, according to my research, when he went to jail, I think in the early 90s for something, there was other inmates who was describing him, and they described him as they said he was obsessed with the leadership of Hamas and getting his point across and getting his goals looked at and met with the people that he was controlling as far as this little terrorist group. He was a real prideful leader with Hamas. You know what I'm saying? We recently just killed him though in a strike. So, and also Hamas is very large. We shouldn't take that shit lightly. We can knock down leader after leader. It's going to be somebody else. Apparently they have hundreds of thousands of people who willing to step up and run Hamas. You know what I mean? So, or 15,000, something like that they said, but it's a big number. You know what I mean, of other people that's following the orders or the laws of Hamas that's willing to step up and run that shit. There's several of them, you know what I mean? So this shit can either keep going and going, or they have to come to some type of agreement, you know what I mean? Because it's just going to be somebody else stepping up from what it sounds like, and so on and so on and so on, etc. You know, you can kill 100 of them. You know what I'm saying, was a quote that they said it's always going to be another Hamas leader. You know what I mean? Yeah, so they killed the leader, Yahya Sinwar. This was, in this video right here, this is Benjamin Netanyahu talking about it. Check it out.
Today, the mastermind of this day of sheer evil is no more. Yahya Sinwar is dead. He was killed in Rafah by the brave soldiers of the Israel defense. While this is not the end of the war in Gaza, it's the beginning of it. To the people of Gaza, I have a simple message. This war can end tomorrow. It can end if Hamas lays down its arms and returns our hostages.
Now's the time to move on. Move on, move toward a ceasefire in Gaza. Ensure that we're moving in the direction that we're in a position to make things better for the whole world. Time to get through it,
As you seen, that was Benjamin announcing that Sinwar is dead. Yeah, so it's been confirmed. Like I said, he was a big, powerful leader. And then, like I keep saying, you know, with this war shit, it's only going to keep going back and forth. There's going to be more shit to come. They're going to retaliate and all this shit. Yeah, man. And another thing tied to this war shit, check this video out, talking about some documents that's been leaked about Israel planning to attack Iran.
House is investigating a possible leak of classified documents. House Speaker Mike Johnson says Defense Department documents on Israel's counterattack plans against Iran may now be circulating on social media. The documents were first posted last week to an Iran-backed channel on the messaging app Telegram. Investigators are also looking into whether any other information may have been compromised.
Yeah, so as you seen, they said it might have they're investigating on where these leaks came from, and about Israel planning to attack Iran. So they don't know where the leaks came from, but it's been leaked. They leaked plans of them trying to attack Iran. I think the U.S. is trying to stop that, because we all know that's going to definitely lead to a World War III if it ain't already one being declared as I'm sitting here recording this right now. Attacking Iran would definitely lead to that, though. that'll be the final straw. That'll be the breaking news that they'll put on the news after your favorite show. That'll be running across the bottom of your screen probably, because you know Iran is the big powerhouse. So that we are attacking these little small groups. These groups are small compared to Iran as a whole. If we attack Iran as a whole, on their turf, Israel does that. We back Israel, so it's only you already know what's gonna come after that, you know. But yeah, that's the war shit. Start that off. Let's get that out the way. I know some people that listen to that shit might feel depressed or get down by talking about that shit, because it's very real, and I understand. You know what I mean? It's something that's very real. It's affecting us, and they ain't even telling us shit about it. You know what I'm saying? All we hear about is all the other bullshit that go on in the world and shit that ain't really detrimental to you living your everyday life. This shit is detrimental to you living your everyday life. You know what I mean? So yeah, but first and foremost, I want to get that out the way. In other news, away from the war, still in politics though, Eminem has been making headlines. He was, I guess they had a rally out there in Detroit. And you know, Eminem definitely had to show up. It's his city. Barack Obama, Kamala Harris was doing a rally out there. You know, the little rallies they've been doing. Kamala had some ratchet shit go on earlier. We all seen with Meg. She had Megan Thee Stallion performing, twerking and shit at a political, man. That shit is so yeah. Eminem was at the Detroit one and said a little speech. He said this little speech right here. Check this video out.
What up, though? So look, I wrote down a few things I wanted to say. I love you too. Thank you. I'm here tonight for a couple of important reasons. As most of you know, the city of Detroit and the whole state of Michigan mean a lot to me. And going into this election, the spotlight is on us more than ever, and I think it's important to use your voice. So I'm encouraging everybody to get out and vote, please. I also think that people shouldn't be afraid to express their opinions, and I don't think anyone wants an America where people are worried about retribution or what people will do if you make your opinion known. I think Vice President Harris supports a future for this country where these freedoms and many others will be protected and upheld. And here to tell you much more about that, President Barack Obama.
So yeah, you see, he said his little speech brought out Obama. You know what I'm saying? Obama came out. You know what I mean? You know, Obama and his cool self. You know what I'm saying? Came out there with his little walk, little wave to the crowd and shit. You know, that nigga cool, man. He like, you know, he a real cool type nigga with his walks and pictures and all that shit. You know what I mean? His swag is like, you feel me? He a cool type nigga. Yo, if you enjoying this content and you fuck with Kons podcast and you like all the constant motherfucking content, hit that subscribe button. You feel me? Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment on this shit. Let me know what you think about it. Yeah, do that right now. Back to the episode. You know what I'm saying? So when he walked on stage, you could just see the swag glistening. You feel me? As he took the stage and all that type of shit. And then, so when he took the stage, this is what he had. This is what he said. He was quoting some of Eminem's lyrics. You know what I mean? And this is what he said right here. Check the video out.
I've done a lot of rallies, so I don't usually get nervous. But I was feeling some kind of way following Eminem. Now notice my palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, vomit on my sweater already, mom's spaghetti. I'm nervous, but on the surface I look calm and ready to drop bombs, but I keep on forgetting. Dun, 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 dun. I thought Eminem was gonna be performing. I was gonna jump out. Love me some Eminem.
Yeah, I thought that shit was dope. I thought it was funny. When he walked out there and started quoting the "Lose Yourself" lyrics, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It was like, knees weak, yeah, arms is heavy, vomit on my sweater already, mom spaghetti. Yeah, he was quoting that shit. I thought that shit was dope. I don't know, I got a kick out of seeing that shit. You know, you just don't really see presidents get down, you know, like that, or knowing lyrics of a rapper, you know, you don't really see that. So it was dope to see. It was funny. I was hyped. You know, he said he thought Eminem was performing. Shit, if Eminem was performing, he said he'd have hopped up. He'd have ran up there with him. Yeah, you know what I mean? And we heard him say he loved him some Eminem, which is dope. Shout out to Eminem though, you know what I'm saying, putting himself in different environments that we ain't never seen him. But he definitely has always voiced his political views. He don't fuck with Trump. We all know that. He spoke his views against Trump in a few songs, a few little interviews that he did a while ago. So we know how he feel about that. He's not a supporter of no Trump or no Make America Great Again or nothing like that. As you heard in his little speech, he even took some little shots then at the Trump administration. Yeah, Elon Musk. So Elon Musk had an issue, had something to say about Eminem supporting Kamala Harris. Now we know Elon Musk is totally opposite. You know, he supports Trump 100%. You know, we see him with the MAGA hats on, proudly with the red hat with the gold glittery lettering, talking about Make America Great Again. You know, he in full support of Trump. You feel me? He loved Trump. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he had something to say though about Eminem supporting Trump. Just a video about what he had to say. Check it out.
Elon Musk drops a bomb, calling Eminem just another participant in Diddy's party. And this right after Eminem was announced to introduce Obama at Kamala Harris's rally. Elon Musk, known for his controversial statements, recently threw some shade at Eminem, referring to him as just another participant in Diddy's party. This came right after the announcement that Eminem would be introducing Barack Obama at a rally in support of Kamala Harris. As politics and entertainment continue to intersect, many are wondering what really triggered Musk's comment. Is he criticizing Eminem's political involvement, or is there something else behind it? The celebrity drama is just heating up, and opinions are already divided. What do you think is behind Elon Musk's statement?
Oh, okay. That phone call and shit interrupted and all that shit, motherfuckers. Yeah, but Elon Musk, you know, he didn't like what Eminem had when he was supporting Kamala Harris. Yeah, so Elon Musk, you know, he had something to say. He didn't like what Eminem was supporting Kamala Harris, and that he went to this rally and did what he did, said his little speech and all that. As you seen in the video, he replied to, there was this account named Autism Capital who pretty much commented and slandered Eminem and said, oh, this is the same guy who was rapping about cutting up and killing homosexuals and rapping about chopping up his mom in front of his daughter and blah, blah, blah. All of the shit that the right-wingest motherfuckers love to say about Eminem. You know what I mean? She quoted, whoever behind this account had quoted all that and said, oh, this is who is supporting Kamala. You feel me? And then Elon Musk said another Diddy party participant is what he replied to the Autism Capital people and said about Eminem. Another Diddy party participant. So I don't know what he mean with that, because as far as we know, if you a real Eminem fan, Eminem despised the Diddy, always, never was cool with Diddy. I don't see any footage of him at no Diddy party. I don't think he ever been to one. I think Elon Musk is just talking shit, you know, because he's a favor of Trump and Eminem is not. And he visually supported Obama and Kamala at the rally, doing a speech for them and all that, and had Obama quoting his lyrics and shit. So, you know, maybe Elon is a little bitter or something. I don't know, you know what I mean? But I don't know why you would say that, because I don't give a fuck who you are. The last thing you want to do is become part of that nigga's rhyme book. That's the last thing any rapper want to do, any actor, anybody. You don't want to do that. I mean, just look at the history. He slaughtered careers. I mean, he took money out of pocket based off general population on fanism and people that fuck with him more so than the people he talked about. You know, Ja Rule, for one, where he at? You know, nowhere. What is he doing? You feel me? Being trolled by 50 Cent still. You know what I'm saying? Last we heard about Ja Rule, he was doing a concert. 50 Cent bought the first 20,000 tickets or some shit like that of the show. bought all the fucking tickets. I mean, granted, he still get his money, but yo, there's nothing more petty than coming out performing with your mic and ain't nobody in the fucking seats because one nigga done purchased all the tickets. Yo, you feel me? Machine Gun Kelly, look what he did to that nigga. That nigga switched up genre, went to a whole nother genre. You feel me? That nigga put out Rap Devil, and Rap Devil was dope. Don't get me wrong. Machine Gun Kelly was spitting on that shit. But then Eminem dropped Kill Shot some 2-3 months later, and that really was a kill shot. I mean, this nigga switched genres, switched his swag, switched to everything, started painting his nails, you know, started dressing like a punk rocker, gothic dude, you know. I don't know. You know, I don't know if that was already planned for Machine Gun Kelly or if he heard Kill Shot and was like, you know what? I don't even want to fuck with this rap shit right now. Like, I don't know. But all that we know as a public is that Eminem dropped Kill Shot and then he switched genres. He no longer put out a rap album after Kill Shot was released. You feel me? Just like I'm saying, like, the track history of being a part of Eminem's rhyme book is not good for you. So, Elon, I hope he don't get to clowning you in songs and shit. I don't know what type of damage that'll do to you, but it'll probably do some type of damage because this nigga has following. So, yeah. He didn't like what he said. Tis, nigga. I don't know what to tell you. People are not gonna, everybody's not gonna be on the same side with you as far as who you vote for. To say to throw out something, an allegation like, you know, another Diddy participant to a nigga like that is low blow, you know? Because of what? Because he supports somebody that you don't? So you want to throw out there like he was a Diddy participant party, going to these parties and shit on the freak shit that Diddy was on? Like, come on, my nigga. If that was me, if you said that about me, I'd want my fade, my nigga. That's a fact. Especially if I'm a nigga that know that I ain't never fucked with Diddy, never been to a Diddy party. I've been putting in my music, how I feel about this nigga. He's always been on some low down scumbag shit. I've been said it years ago. And then you say that shit about me because I don't vote the same person you vote for. Yeah, I'm gonna want my sanctioned fade, my nigga. I think that's what need to go on in hip hop. It need to be sanctioned fade. If a nigga talk shit and it get for real, like, yeah, sanction a fade. You niggas is rich. Are y'all rich and y'all can do that, or is y'all soft? Yeah, because if I had money, if I'm a rapper or even YouTuber and I'm making big bread, you feel me? And somebody chooses to talk some shit. You know, like, let's put it in public that I'm offering you a fade. Yeah, and then it's gonna be up to you to either be like, nah, or yeah, I'm with that. Let's fade. Let's fight. Yeah, because I'm gonna want my fade. Elon Musk said some shit like that about me, my nigga, and I know for sure I ain't even been the one, not even for 30 seconds. I ain't even dropped nobody off at a Diddy party. So yeah, I'm gonna want my fave for sure. Whether you Elon Musk, Jesus, Satan, Barack Obama, George Bush, I don't give a fuck. When it come to disrespecting me, like as a person who I am, I'm gonna want a fade behind that, regardless of who you are, what type of power you got, what type of status you got in the street, in the political world. I don't give no fucks. I'm gonna want that fade for sure. And you either finna look like a bitch and deny it in front of everybody, or you gonna look like a man and accept the fade. Yeah, another news. Last I got is Cardi B. You know, I done already said how I felt about this type of shit, man. This shit is just getting real messy. It's kids involved. I don't agree with the kids being involved and shit. I don't agree with the shit they're doing, and it's children involved. You know what I mean? I don't fuck with that. I don't like that shit. Eventually the kids is gonna be at an age where they gonna have social media and they gonna see, you feel me? Like Cardi B, what you said about Offset in these deleted tweets right here. You feel me? So check this picture out. These are deleted tweets that she done, you know, it's just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? This is something very personal between you and a man that you are no longer with, and y'all have y'all were married in the public eye. Y'all were married. This ain't like I was your nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was your baby daddy. You feel me? Y'all got married in the public eye. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you trashing this man's name, you know? Like, I get it, Cardi, you hurt by whatever may happen. Let's say he cheated, whatever the fuck it is. I understand you hurt by that shit. I get it. But send messages to that nigga personally. You know what I mean? Call that nigga phone, personally cuss him out. You feel me? Stop putting this shit all on the internet, tweeting about this nigga. You know what I mean? Like you said, you don't wish death on him, but you wish serious harm to this nigga. This is your kid's father figure. You said he's a dirty ass, narcissistic piece of shit. His family and friends never check in with him. That's why he always gonna be a piece of shit ass of a person. You feel me? I wish the worst on this man. Never hated somebody so much. These bitches be so thirsty to have him. Please take this man off my hands. This garbage bag is too heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, send that nigga messages to his phone with that. Why are you tweeting that to the world? I said the same shit about Boosie and his daughter and how she felt putting that shit all on the internet. Man, that's personal problems. That is family personal issues. Like, that shit don't need to be on the internet because you just open up to the world for everybody to have an opinion about what you're doing between you and your relationship. Why would you want the world to have an opinion? Who cares? That's between you and that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's start hitting these people up. If it is family got problem with family, let's start keeping that shit in the family. What happened to that? Why are we putting everything outside for the world to see? That just makes the world have an opinion about you, about the ratchet shit that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And we black, that's another thing. African Americans, we black people, you know what I mean? We got to stop putting that ratchetry shit tied to our name. These white folks out here is getting rich off the ratchet, dumbass, niggerish things that we do. That's for sure. You can look at Love and Hip Hop. That's a perfect show of how the white man, white woman is getting rich off niggatry shit, ratchet shit. You feel me? Yeah, that's all it is. They getting rich off that shit. You know what I mean? Black Ink Crew, they shut that shit the fuck down. They ain't even no more. You know what I mean? Yeah, because Caesar was doing some dumb shit, kicking dogs and shit. You know what I'm saying? But there we go. You know what I'm saying? Another black man downfall. You know what I mean? Lost everything he had. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to break the cycle. You feel me? Yeah, man. But yeah, that's about all I got for today. Oh yeah, it's a video for this Cardi B. Ain't really tied to this, but I guess it is. So this video she was talking about, I guess some CBS was called on her. And I don't know if Offset, I mean, if you called, I mean, like I said, man, this shit is nasty work. Like if you call CPS talking about the kids is being abused over there, having CPS pull up to your kids' mom's house, where they at, is nasty work. And we as a people shouldn't know about it. The public shouldn't know about shit like that. So in this video, that's what you hear her say. Check it out.
Offset, I don't know where he at. But I had to call him because of this and tight. Why the is people in my house with mad cop cars for my anonymous call that my kids are being abused? What, my kids are sleeping, all three of them.
Yeah, so that was her saying the shit I was talking about. Yeah, I don't know if I see Cardi B's name in the news one more time, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna keep covering that shit because I don't want to contribute to the ratchetry and niggerish things. Yeah, but you know, it's Kons podcast though, episode 115. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Hope y'all spreading the word. Thank y'all for sharing this shit. Keep on sharing this shit, you know. Yeah, let's get these views up, get these subscribers up, you know. Yeah, but let somebody know about it, you know, wherever you at, whatever you doing at the time, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you may be doing, you going for a jog or something, yeah, let somebody know. You see somebody else running, tell them about Kons podcast, you feel me? If they ask you what's in your ears while you jogging or something, you know what I'm saying? Let them know, you know what I mean? Yeah, all that shit. Whoever you see, tell them about it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's Kons podcast though. Episode 115. Yeah, so this episode we touched on Eminem doing a rally, showing up in Detroit, supporting Kamala Harris. Obama quoted some lyrics that was very entertaining to see. Drones attacking the Israeli prime minister, attacking his home. He wasn't there. Over the weekend, Hezbollah fired 160 missiles in Iran. The war is still brewing. They killed a Hamas leader. Touched on that. That Cardi B shit we just touched on, the ratchet ass shit touched on that. Elon Musk didn't like what Eminem had to say, touched on that shit. Yeah, that's in conclusion of today's episode. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll see you motherfuckers tomorrow for episode 116. I don't know what it's gonna be about. Probably more headlines and shit. Keep the audience updated on shit that's going on, you know. But yeah, though, Kons podcast, episode 115.
Hit that like button, subscribe and share.
Wake me, don't you? Wake me, don't you?
Constant content.
Wake me, don't you? Wake me, don't you? Wake me, don't you?
Constant content.
Wake me, don't you?
Kons motherfucking podcast.
Wake me, don't you? Wake me, don't you? Wake me, don't you?
Constant motherfucking content.
Wake me, don't you? 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 Wake me, don't you?